Shalom. Shabbat Samat coming to you with another lesson in transit, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and the honors to the elders and apostles who are millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. All right, so today's lesson is going to be about belief and faith. All right, so if you don't believe, you won't achieve. And that is the most important thing that we have in this truth is our faith. Because without our faith, guess what? We're nothing, and we're not justified. You know, essentially, the Most High is not delighted in us if we don't have our faith. Hey, 441. So call Yahweh shot. Yeah. So we don't have our faith. Well, then, guess what? You're going to be left out here, susceptible to all manner of evil spirits, temptations, disbeliefs, fear, you name it. Why? Well, it's simple, because you don't believe. You don't believe in the very things that you preach. You don't believe in the very things that you pray for. You don't believe in the prophecies. When stuff goes wrong in your life, you automatically resort to that woe is me spirit. You know, like, why me? I ain't shit. Man, this is nothing in my life ever goes right. And, you know, I understand that these thoughts come to your mind, because ultimately those thoughts are not really of your spirit, but is of what? The flesh, Satan. But at the end of the day, you have to fight those thoughts. And you have to replace and render positive thinking unto them. Because you have to be positive. You have to be optimistic in the truth. All right. Optimism, essentially, I don't know the definition, but basically, optimism is the belief that good things can happen, that good things can and will happen. Why? And usually optimism comes from a place of confidence. So, for example, if you've been studying for a certain test or exam, and you've been putting the work in, you've been doing the skills, you've been doing the studying, the practice tests, you've been reviewing notes, you've been doing, learning activities, whatever. You've done all the work that you could do, and you put forth your best effort to learn the specific topic. And when the exam comes up, you're optimistic that you'll pass. You're not fearful. You'll have nerves. Nerves are okay. Nerves are normal. But nerves don't mean disbelief. Nerves don't mean lack of confidence. You are optimistic that the work that you've put in will pay off. And it's the same thing with us in the truth. We have to believe what? Hebrews 11 chapter. Without faith, it is impossible to please him. For if you come to the Most High, you have to believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Plain and simple. You have to believe the Most High is who he say he is. You have to believe the Most High will do the things that he say he will do. You have to believe that the Most High will have mercy on those that seek him, as he have said. Those that diligently seek him, the Most High will give mercy unto. But guess what? Ultimately, we know it's a thing of the elect, but ultimately the elect are the ones that are doing the things. The elect are the ones that are doing the things that please the Most High. The elect are the ones with the optimistic, positive mentalities. All right? Always hoping for the best. Always believing that the best will happen. But when it doesn't go that way, we're still optimistic, thinking that, you know what, this was for a reason. All right, I'm only in this position for a season. The Most High is using this as an opportunity to better myself, to humble me, to keep me humble. Sometimes the Most High will put you through something just to remind you of humility. And even if you have that humility always in the back, always on your mind, the Most High will still sometimes put you through these situations just to practice and exercise your humility. You know, sometimes you have to exercise your senses. Sometimes you got to exercise your thoughts. You can train, right? You can train a combat sport, right? Like, for example, I'm just getting out the gym, right? Muay Thai, right? So I train Muay Thai, sometimes Jiu-Jitsu, but mostly Muay Thai, right? And we do pad work, bag work, sparring, technical drills. But guess what? If I'm always a watcher of the sport, and I'm in the house and I'm always just shadow boxing, That's all I do. Or even if it just hit the heavy bag, you just hit the bag. You have to exercise those skills by what? Sparring. And sometimes, a lot of times when you spar, you get your ass kicked. It is what it is. You get humble. You get reminded that, damn, I have a lot that I need to work on. I'm not the best. I perform my best, but meaning like I'm not the best in the world. There's always somebody better than me. Because what? There's somebody that may be more experienced than me. Or they work harder than me. Right? Just as an example. So the Most High will sometimes put you through situations just to exercise your faith, exercise your humility, so on and so forth. And you have to believe that the Most High, and this is again, optimism usually comes from a place of confidence. So if you don't have confidence that the Most High will be merciful unto you, you need to check yourself. You need to do more, produce more, give more, pray more. Ultimately, that's what it's really going to come down to. It's going to come down to the Most High seeing that you are genuinely seeking Him, bro. It's not about you. It's not about how well you perform the law. It's not about how much knowledge you know, how many breakdowns you know. No, it comes down to your faith, and it comes down to your spirit. Do you truly believe? Are you truly merciful? Are you truly remorseful? Are you truly charitable and brotherly? Those are the things that the Most High will smile at you for. Humility, charity, right, which is brotherly love. How merciful are you? How faithful are you? You're just always seeking the Lord. Like, it's just little things like that. Always seeking the Lord. Every little matter, you put the Lord in it. Those are the things that the Lord delights in. As the scriptures say, what? Cast your burdens upon Him. Be careful for nothing, right? Be careful for nothing, but cast all your burdens upon the Lord, roughly paraphrasing. All right, so don't be careful thinking that you gotta, it's unjust to pray for this, or you don't want the Lord to see you weak, or, man, the Lord knows everything. The Lord knows you more than you know yourself. You don't even really know yourself. The Most High made you. The Most High knows how your whole life is going to play out before you even touch earth, bro. So don't be too careful to think that you can't ask the Lord for help, man. That you can't ask the Lord to better. If you feel a flaw or a weakness in your life, ask the Lord to strengthen you. Ask the Lord to help you become the best version of yourself. Ask the Lord to push you to your best and greatest potential. Ask the Lord to give you a spirit and a mind to thirst and hunger for what? Righteousness, for discipline, for self-discovery, self-excellence, self-mastery. That's what this thing is all about. And it all starts with your faith. It all starts with your belief. But again, if you don't believe in any of that, if you don't believe that the Most High, if you're worthy of receiving salvation, if you don't believe that you're capable or able of even doing these great things, or being a certain person that you envision yourself to be, if you don't believe that, you'll never achieve it. It's plain and simple. It's that simple. Because you can't, if you come to the Most High with waver, with doubt, the Most High ain't gonna hear you, man. And it's easier said than done. It's so much easier said than done. It's simple. It's not complicated. It's very simple. It's very simple, but it's not easy. It's hard to, let's be honest, it's hard to believe in something that you cannot see. That's why the Most High that's where the virtue lies in faith, right? Because faith, things that are seen are not hope, right? Hope is not in things that are seen, but in things that are not seen. That's why there's so much beauty and virtue in being faithful and hoping in what you cannot see. That's why, but even if you're somebody that you need, right, you need to a little bit more concrete evidence, if you will, for lack of better terms, you can still be delivered. You can still be of the elect and of the first fruits. And a lot of brothers will be, because the Most High knows different brother spirits. But it still comes down to your effort in pursuing the Lord. You can be a brother that you're constantly asking the Lord, like, just make it plain to me. Show me. You know what I mean? Show me. I need you to show me. And that's okay. That's okay. But then you got some brothers who are just like, nah, I don't even care. I know what it is. So at the end of the day, have that faith in the Most High, bro. Have that faith. Exercise your faith. Pray for more faith. That's really what it's going to come down to. Most High will give you more faith, but most of the time, the Most High is not going to give you things if you don't ask for them, bro. We know that the Spirit maketh intercession for us, but that's for things that we can't necessarily utter. Those are like small things that happen behind the scenes, man. Things that you don't even realize are happening in your life. That's the Spirit is working on your behalf. But the things that you're conscious of, those are the things that you have to pray to the Most High for. You have to ask Him. And don't just ask Him one time. Ask Him continually until that very thing be given unto you. Or until the Most High lets it be known that that thing is not for you. Because the Most High will eventually let you know. Because you might pray for something and it might take the Lord a year or two to give it to you. But don't ever stop praying for it. And the thing is, you also have to apply, right? You have to apply your faith. Because faith without works is dead, as the scripture say. Show me thy works by thy faith. Show me thy faith by thy works. So you have to also exercise your faith. You have to testify on your faith's behalf by the actions you take. So if you're asking the Lord to strengthen you in a certain area and you're continually asking Him, you have to also be working on doing things that help strengthen that weakness, whatever it is. Whatever it is. All right. So that's pretty much the point. Lord willing, you brothers and sisters, right about this lesson. Lord willing, Yahweh Ratazah. Till next time, Shalom.